Hi folks, if you are planning a trip to Baja, you may be wondering about the roads. You may have heard some scary stories, you may not know the situation, so I thought I'd share what I've experienced and hopefully that's helpful for you. Number one, the main highway, Highway 1 all the way down, is in many spots very narrow. There are sections that are great, that do have usable shoulder, but in many places you've got functionally no shoulder to the right of the white line, and that can cause stress when you've got semis passing in the opposite direction, which happens frequently. There's a lot of semis traveling on that road. If you're in a Class A like I am, your mirror may be at the same level as the semis mirrors, which makes it extra tight. I just practiced from moment one, keeping my right wheels as tight on the white line as possible, so that I could give the semis as much room as possible. Anytime a semi was approaching, I would just ease up, slow down a little bit, just plan on driving slower, don't rush, and when the semis approach, slow down a little bit more, drift as far to the right as you safely can, and let them pass by. Most semis are pretty courteous and will do the same on their side, but you will run into some that are not so courteous and are in a rush and maybe aren't giving you room. That happened to us, and we did lose our driver's side mirror. So when we get back to the States, we'll be dealing with that. That is a bit of a pain, but 99% of our drive, it wasn't too bad, as long as you're careful. Just be aware that it is a different experience than driving in the States. Most other drivers are courteous and give you space. The side roads, you want to be aware of the towns you're going into and what routes you're taking to your campground. You don't want to try and pass through a lot of these little towns to get to a campground, so try and stay outside the town if at all possible. For example, Mulahay, there's one campground outside, there's one campground on the other side of town. Don't go to the one that you have to pass through town, because you won't have fun making that drive. There are many dirt roads. Most of them are fairly smooth, maybe some washboard, so you just drive a little slower. All in all, I'd say our experience has not been as bad as advertised. It's been perfectly survivable, but it is probably the biggest challenge traveling down here, outside maybe the language barrier. So hopefully that helps. If you have questions, if I missed anything here, comment and I'll do another video or answer you in the comments. Have a great day.